Max Super Bowl 9 is here, or, well, it was about a month ago, but let's relive it and celebrate the return of Max highlights by watching Toma Time and the Bears take on CP Smoove and the Raiders in this long-awaited matchup. Both players were proven kings of their conference, but only one can be crowned king of Madden Avengers X, and this game did not disappoint. Raiders start with it. It looks like Chicago is going to force a 3-and-out here, but Derek Carr hooks up with Travis Barber over the right side for 26 yards to keep the drive alive for the detective. He makes the catch, makes a couple of moves, and ends up across midfield at the 48-yard line. Bears are going to kick themselves for that one, especially considering what's about to happen. A few plays later, Raiders on the 26, and Josh Jacobs decides that is close enough. He'll do the rest himself, and do it himself he does. Shrugging off a would-be tackler, he finds himself in the end zone, and the Raiders jump out to a 7-0 lead on the first possession of the ball game. Raiders have a lot of weapons on offense, but Toma isn't exactly working with nothing in Chicago either. Justin Fields showing everyone he has just as much arm talent as the other guy, and then some. Delivers an absolute dime to Darnell Mooney on the right sideline for a gain of 38 yards, but when you factor in the drop back, he put that ball on a platter for Mooney 57 yards away, and he was not done. Same spot 2 plays later, it's Fields again, it's Mooney again, and it's 6 points for the Chicago Bears. Fields almost runs out of space rolling to his right, but he delivers a strike on the run, and Mooney is there to haul it in. The extra point would be good, so each team has had the ball once, and each team has scored once. Game's tied 7-7, and that's how we like our title games here in the Max. Ensuing Raiders drive, Carr hits his speedy receiver Vincent Smith behind the line. He's looking to run with it, and he is no longer running with it. Huge hit by Eddie Jackson, and the safety's able to scoop it up and take it to the house. Scoop and score as a result of the perfectly timed hit stick, and the Bears grab hold of this game in the first quarter. The defensive touchdown puts them up 14-7 with 1:14 left to go in the first. Bears defense shows up to start the next Raiders drive too. Got him backed up here 3rd and 15, but the ever-reliable Darren Waller makes himself a target. He gets wide open dashing across the line to gain, and the 26-yard grab is enough to keep the drive going. But does it kick the Vegas offense into gear? They're going to need it to. After no gain on first, they're throwing again, and Travis Barber's there over the middle for another Raiders first down. Nice 13 yards on that pass, and they're going to get 13 more on the next one too. First down run grabs him 2 yards, and wait, did I say they're going for 13 on the next pass? I meant 30. Derek Carr going for it all here, and it's Barber again in the back of the end zone, makes the catch on his way to the ground, and he rows his boat gently down the stream. I can't say for sure, but I would bet scoring a touchdown like that does make life feel like a dream. It's not though, it's real, and it's enough to tie it up again just a couple minutes into the second quarter. Bears looking to respond now with a deep pass of their own, but Jonathan Abram, he's going to read this one all the way and make a play on the football, bringing it all the way back to the Bears' 19-yard line, setting the Raiders up with an excellent field position and a chance to put the game in a bit of a chokehold. Unfortunately for him, they weren't able to get it to the promised land, and CP settles for 3. Raiders take the lead back, 17-14. Bears with it again, and this is another dime by Fields, this time to the left sideline to Tariq Cohen. And look at this catch by Cohen. Unfortunately, this is the only angle we have for this play, but he has the veteran savvy to make absolutely sure he gets both feet down no matter how flat he'll have to land. Excellent job of the Bears wideout there on the sideline. End of the half is approaching now. The Bears look poised to at least tie it up before the break, but this play is not going to help that cause. Fields drops way back, and before he can get the throw off, he's met by a wall of black jerseys. Raiders force a fumble. It's recovered by Chicago, but they lose 18 yards and get knocked out of field goal range. They have to try it anyway, but it's going to be up, and it's going to be no good. Just a bit wide. It did have the length, but the Raiders take over at their own 45, and they tack on another 3 points before the half ends to double their lead and make the score 20-14. Bears start the second half with it, and this is the exact opposite of what they wanted. Nate Hobbs steps in front of that one for the easy pick, and the Raiders smell blood. They're going to take over at their own 46, and Kenyon Drake is about to have himself a couple of plays that he likely won't forget. The former Dolphin gets the nod to start the half in the backfield, and he gets a wide-open lane to run through and gash the Chicago defense for 24 yards. And insert a Billy Mays reference here, because wait, there's more. Very next play, he gets the pitch going left, and he is gone. All 11 Bears were expecting something up the middle. The Raiders line is able to seal that left corner, and Drake uses his wheels to again double this Las Vegas lead. They go up 26-14. They do not convert the 2-point conversion, so the lead stays at 12 with just over 12 minutes left in this season. Bears got it back, but they were forced to punt again. CP with it here on the Bears' 16-yard line, looking to pull away on this drive, and he comes just short of doing so on this play. Looks like Waller could have stopped and turned toward the end zone here, but he's out at the 1, and it's just about do or die at this point for Toma. Can he keep the deficit to 2 scores here with the goal line stand? Unfortunately, no. Josh Jacobs takes the easy score. Detective CP is sitting pretty now. He's got a 19-point lead with just over a minute left in the third period. Toma knows he's going to have to be pretty much perfect for the remainder of this one if he wants any chance at staging the comeback. Plays like this are going to go a long way toward that goal. Fields still slinging it. He's going to find Mooney again on the right side for 29 yards. Mooney cuts back to the middle of the field to find some open space, and the Chicago offense looks ready to rise to the challenge. They're going to have to do that several more times. A couple plays later, it's 3rd and 16, but 4 down territory from here on out, meaning they don't have to get it all. They do have to get some of it, though, and Fields with plenty of time. Unfortunately, that's because all his receivers are covered. He gets the throw off, but it falls incomplete, so it's 4th and 16 with the game pretty much on the line. So, this is it. Bears on their own 49. They need 16 or more to keep the drive in their hopes to be crowned champion alive. And Trayvon Mullen sticks the dagger in the heart of the Windy City. Picked off and down to the Raiders 38. It's not often that this is the case, but with 9 seconds left in the third, this one looks out of reach at this point. And if it wasn't after that play, the Raiders make pretty much sure that it's over on the very next one. Carr running the play action. Everyone in blue pants bought on that one, and there's absolutely nobody in the same area code as Travis Barber. He makes the catch and scores the easiest touchdown of his life. Raiders extend the lead even further now. The score after the PAT is 40-14, and now the Bears need a real-life miracle if they've got any chance at winning this game. To his credit, though, Toma did not roll over. This drive did take a lot of time off the clock, but it was capped by this beauty of a play. Fields rolling out to the right side again. He sees the field from a new angle, and from that angle, Darnell Mooney is booty butt naked on his way to the end zone. And Fields, showing off that arm talent again, drops it right in there for him. Bears are bleeding out, but they do have a heartbeat still at this point. It's 40-20 now, and the Bears are going for 2 to make it an 18-point deficit, which does change things kind of based on score math. So Fields takes the snap and throws it over the middle to Cole Kmet, who makes the catch. 2-point conversion is good, and now they need the onside kick. However, they're not going to get it. And at this point, they know the game is over. They don't even bother calling their timeouts, which would have really just extended the game just to extend it, but that's it. And for the 4th time in Madden Avengers X history, CP Smooth, aka Detective CP, FKA Oakland 24, FKA Oakland 2410, finds himself on top of the league, and at this point, he's got to be the number 1 contender going into any season, no matter what team he has under his control. There have been 9 Super Bowls in this league, and he's won almost half of them. And if he can repeat this year, he'll be right there at 50%. Can you say domination? Speaking of domination, Derek Carr went 15 of 17 with 256 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also, he secured the ball exceptionally well, throwing 0 picks and losing 0 fumbles. Josh Jacobs also rushed for 2 touchdowns. Kenyon Drake had 1, and neither of them turned it over either. On the other sideline, Fields didn't have a horrible game, but the 3 interceptions hurt him. If you take those out, he threw for 240 yards and 2 touchdowns, completing 61.5% of his throws, and he made some high-talent throws in this one too, so look for him to keep that up in the 2022 season. But once again, the glory goes to CP Smooth and the Las Vegas Raiders as they are victorious in Super Bowl IX by the final score of 40-22. That does it for this one, but as always, players in the league, make sure to archive your games for your chance to be featured in a video like this. I'm playing catch-up, and the 2 weeks that your game is on your Twitch channel could be the difference between me making your video or just mentioning your game as I provide an alternate Game of the Week video for your assigned week. I also want to thank each and every one of you for making the league what it is. You've given me a league that I'm proud to be affiliated with, and that's pretty much purely due to the high level of competition and respect for the game that you all have. So, for the last time for the 2021 season. I'm Ace510, and I'll see you soon for 2022 Week 1 right here on the Max Broadcast Network.